So hello again, and welcome to units number 12 and 13 for the Request for Proposals Planning and Design course. These are the last two units for the course, so you're almost done. And what they ask you to do, what I'm asking you to do, is two things. One is, now that your RFP is done, or almost done, how will you send it out? How will you advertise it? Do you have a bidders list already of qualified bidders, or do you have to go out and post it like on the internet or in a newspaper, or will you advertise it online? So for unit number 12 is just kind of give me some details of this, just how you're going to advertise uh, your RFP and create your bidders list. And then the last unit, number 13, is your selection criteria. We're working on a proposal now where we were kind of asked, or they asked us, various questions about our background and experience. And they had a pretty detailed list of the selection criteria that they're looking for. For example, they wanted you to be a certified interpretive planner. And or they wanted you to have a university degree, like a bachelor's degree or a master's degree or a PhD, specifically majoring in interpretation, because it's amazing how many people say that they're professional interpreters and they've never taken one single course or have no training at all in interpretation. So they wanted to be sure that you had real good background in interpretation. They wanted you to have at least 5 years of dedicated experience doing interpretive plans. And so they had a list of selection criteria, and they said that essentially they'll pick the top three proposals and they'll do Skype interviews with them. They're not requiring you to go there in person because they know it's expensive, so they'll do an interview via Skype with each of the three people, and they will send out a list of some of the major questions that they want to talk with us about. So those are what your assignments are to wrap up the course. How will you advertise your RFP? Do you have a bidders list already? Are you going to create a bidders list? Where will you find all the potential bidders? Like, for example, we go through the National Association for Interpretation's green pages, which is a list of all their commercial members. Everything from people who plan and design interpretive panels and interpretive writers and interpretive planners and all kind of different professionals, people who do audiovisual programs. So will you use the green pages as the list, or do you have your own list? So how you advertise your RFP? And then the last thing is what's going to be your selection criteria for when all these proposals coming in, and or did you also put your selection criteria in your RFP? Did you say that to be able to bid on this project you need to have be a certified interpretive planner or a certified interpretive trainer, or ask them to send photographs of projects that they've done? So that's what these last two is about, is kind of wrapping the whole thing up, advertising your RFP, and then kind of figuring out when these proposals come in what your or your team's selection criteria is going to be. In other words, how are you going to figure out which of all the proposals you're going to select, not just on cost, but on the qualifications of and the experience of the people that sent you a proposal. So that's kind of what we're going to wrap this up with. If you have any questions at all about it, let me know. And when I receive your last units 12 and 13, you'll be done with the course, and I will be more than happy to send you your certificate of completion. So that's it for me for right now. I look forward to seeing what you've come up with, and good luck with this part of this. And I look forward to again seeing what it is that you're going to use for your selection criteria and how you're going to create your bidders list. Have a good one. Bye-bye.